Good morning and welcome to the English Language School. We are very happy to have you here. Thank you for your time and your patience. You've been wonderful today. I'm kidding. All right, so good morning and welcome to the English Language School. It is a beautiful morning here in San Antonio, Texas. Today we have a good lesson for you all. We are on level number 1, unit number 8, lesson number 3. That's level number 1, unit number 8, lesson number 3. Today we will talk about the word will, the contractions with the word will, and how to make and respond to future tense questions. Before we do, we will practice the pronunciation of the past tense verbs with the regular verbs. In the video, you will hear that every verb that is regular has a past tense pronunciation of ed. The ed pronunciation has 3 different pronunciations: t, d, id. That's t, d, id. When you watch the video, every single example verb is in the past tense. So listen and practice. We have the we have the video playing at a little bit of a slower pace. Good morning, beautiful Miss Brenda. Good morning. And we have it at a slower pace so that you can hear it and practice. Good to see you, Miss Brenda. We're always happy to see you. All right, so without further ado, let's go.
Past tense, regular verbs. Listening and pronunciation with Christy Reyes from Miracosta College. Pronunciation. ED can be pronounced in the following ways: t, d, id. First, ED pronounced as t. Announced, asked, baked, balanced, brushed, developed, dressed, dropped, faxed, fixed, hopped, hoped, impressed, increased, influenced, introduced, liked, locked, missed, packed, parked, passed, practiced, produced, promised, reduced, relaxed, replaced, searched, stopped, talked, washed, watched, worked. ED pronounced as d. Allowed, amused, analyzed, annoyed, answered, apologized, appeared, approved, argued, arranged, arrived, belonged, boiled, borrowed, burned, called, carried, caused, changed, cleaned, closed, complained, concerned, confused, considered, contained, continued, copied, covered, damaged, delivered, described, deserved, destroyed, disagreed, disappeared, discovered, emptied, enjoyed, entered, examined, excused, exercised, explained, filed, filled, fired, followed, formed, fried, happened, hurried, identified, ignored, imagined, improved, informed, learned, lied, listened, lived, managed, measured, moved, observed, offered, opened, ordered, owed, owned, paused, planned, played, preferred, pulled, reigned, raised, realized, received, recognized, refused, remained, remembered, removed, repaired, served, shared, signed, stayed, supplied, supposed, surprised, tied, typed, used, worried. ED pronounced as id. Applauded, appreciated, arrested, collected, communicated, completed, concentrated, connected, consisted, corrected, counted, depended, detected, divided, ended, existed, expected, folded, included, interested, interrupted, invented, invited, needed, painted, parted, pasted, permitted, planted, prevented, protected, provided, recorded, regretted, rejected, reminded, repeated, reported, requested, separated, started, subtracted, succeeded, suggested, supported, traded, trusted, visited, waited, wanted.
Huzzah! Yay! Okay, so if you guys are ready, let's start with our PowerPoint. As I said previously, we are studying the word will. Will is an auxiliary. It is the auxiliary that we use to talk about the future. We are on unit number 8 and lesson number 3. Let's go to our PowerPoint. There we go. Excellent. All right, so next slide. I don't know. It was cuter in my head. All right. This is one similar to what we did before, a fun game where you see a video. In this case, they're all very funny videos. And you see the video and you predict the activity. In a previous class, we talked about will and going to. So for example, with the word will, you say, I think, pienso que, I think he will whatever. Or I think he's going to. In the activity from a few weeks ago, we said he's going to. So, for example, Wally's going to, lo que sea. So, in this case, we are going to, or we will, watch the video that is queued up, America's Funniest Home Videos. We'll watch the video and remember what we have over here. I think, pienso, he will. She thinks he will. We think he will, etc.
Are you ready?
Are we ready? Yeah, that was dangerous. Still reeling. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
All right. Let's look at the video. Bring me back. We have no choice. Okay, so what will happen? I think. Now, often in Spanish we'll say creo como I believe, but if you are guessing, you can say I think, or equal. You may say, I guess that. So, I think that he will, or I think that she will. When we talk about the word will, we will always use our subject and then after our auxiliary, the word will. In this case, who are we talking about? We have a young boy. Because it is a boy, we will say he. He will. So let's look at the video. What will happen? I don't know, but I think he will fall over. I don't know. Let's find out. Oh no! He broke his
Ornament. Aww.
poor baby. It's terrible. All right, let's look at the next one. Maybe it's equally horrific. Good job. Good job, Brenda. Brenda is beautiful and excellent. She says, I guess that he will throw the ball. Excellent job. Excellent job. So we'll give a little bit more of a wait because there's a lag time. Good job, Miss Brenda. Okay, let's watch our next video, video number 2. Perrito! What will happen? All right, let's pause it. What will happen? So, with a dog, what is our subject? Is it he? Is it she? Is it it? In this case, with a dog, because a dog has gender, like he, she, we can say he, or equally, we can say it. So it's up to you. He or it. Okay, so what will happen? What will happen? I think I predict, ooh, that's a nice word. I predict that he will run. I don't know. Let's play it. I guess, I think.
No.
Aww.
Poor puppy. Darling baby.
Okay. That was a selfish baby. I did not see that coming.
No.
I did not see that coming. Can we go to the Google Classroom for not Google Translate for a hot second? Because that was just unexpected. Unexpected. So when you don't know, when you don't predict and you have no idea what will happen, this is a good way to say, yo no sé, no puedo adivinarme nada. Like, I have no idea. A way to say this would be simply, I have no idea. What will happen next? I think he will. Or I guess that he will, like Miss Brenda's answer. Or equally, I predict he will. But then, if you really don't know, or you do not have a guess, we can say, I have no idea. I have no idea. I can't imagine what it would be. Beats me. So equal to saying, I have no idea is, I don't know. Or, I couldn't guess. Or, beats me. The last one, beats me, is very, very, ¿cómo se dice? Relajado. It's very relaxed. It's very relaxed. It's a very casual. So you can say, beats me. Or more appropriate is, I have no idea. More professional, I have no idea. No tengo idea. No tengo ninguna idea. I have no idea. But here's my guess. So if you think, pues maybe yes, maybe no. Or I guess that he will, or I predict that he will. Now, with the video of the dog and the baby, that was unexpected. Can we put that in the translate below? That was unexpected. And equal to, that was unexpected, we will say, ready? I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. That was unexpected. That was unexpected. All right, let's go back to our video. All right, video number 3. Okay, she's got a cake.
Oh no.
Who are we? Oh no!
No.
Oh no! Okay, she has a giant cake.
Oh.
Se llama desastre. She has a giant cake and she's trying to open the door. So,
What a waste.
what do you think will happen? I
love cake.
quiero llorar por el pastel.
It's
like, I love cake. And then the cake is gonna, oh, thank you, Miss Brenda. Me too. I think she will drop it. And, por cierto, perfect. I think she will drop it. Probably she will drop it. Let's find out.
I think someone will open the door and make her put it on herself.
Oh no!
She will fall into it.
Let's find out.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, that poor lady. Oh god. I didn't want it to be so, but yeah, I saw this
So
coming.
Miss Brenda was right. She did drop it. And Miss Evie was right. So someone opened the door and it put it on her face. That's too funny. I think she will drop the cake. Thank you, Miss Carlita. Good morning, Miss Carlita. All right, let's look at our video number 4.
Okay.
Qué triste.
Oh, if Miss Carita just came in, do you want to explain what we're doing to her?
No, I think that she knew. All right. But, Miss Carlita, if you do have a question, please put it in the section below and we'll review. Oop! Oop! Can we watch the video again?
Yeah.
Poor sweet baby. Okay. What will happen? Because we are talking about the future, we will use the word will. So if we can return to our Google Translate, I will, you will, he will. So maybe I think he will. Or in this case, we have a baby girl. So she is the subject. And to talk about the future, we will use the word will. So maybe, I think she will, or I guess that she will, or I predict that she will. Ooh, Miss Carlita brought up a good word. She said, I think she will stumble. Ooh, can we write that whole sentence out on the Google Translate? because stumble is a very good word. I think she will stumble. Good job, Miss Carlita. I think she will stumble. Equal with the word stumble is the word fall over or trip. We could say trip as well. Como viaje. Miss Brenda says, I think she will hit with the wall.
Aww.
I mean, she's right, probably. I think she will hit the wall. Instead of hit the wall, we can hit with the wall. We would probably say just simply hit the wall. I like the word trip, stumble and fall.
Stumble.
I think she will fall. I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, did we put up the sentence that Miss Brenda gave us?
I think she will stumble.
I think no, Miss Brenda says, I think she will hit the wall. I think she will hit the wall.
She'll crash at the wall. Oh, poor baby.
Poor baby. She should have learned. I think she will hit the wall. All right, are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
What will happen? I'm a bad person who laughs at a baby.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so Miss Brenda was right. And technically Miss Carlita was as well. I think she will stumble. I think she will hit the wall. That was true. All right. I think maybe let's go back to our PowerPoint. That was fun. Y'all did good. I'm proud of you both. I think she will stumble and trip, or I think she will hit the wall. She hit the dishwasher, which is kind of like the wall. All right, so let's go to our next slide. All right. Ooh, what will happen next in your life? Ooh, this is a good one. What will happen next in your life? What will happen in the next 10 years? 10 years from today. Now, when you say, I wish, a different word is hope. As you see here in the sentence, I hope to be married, and I hope to have 3 children. I hope. You can say I hope, or I wish, or I want to. When we talk about a desire, a wish, or a hope for the future, we will use the word hope, especially when we talk about the future, what we want. What will happen to you in the next 10 years? What is your hope for the future? 10 years from today, I will live in a castle and I will travel the world with my dog And I will write a book about all of my adventures. I hope to be married, but I will write a book. One is a hope, it is not a guarantee. And one is a guarantee. When we use the word will talks about something that is guaranteed, 100%. It will happen in the future. Let's take a look at our next slide. I love you, Miss Brenda. You're beautiful. 10 years from today, I hope to stay young. Me too. 10 years from today, I hope to stay young. That's true, me too. 10 years from today, what will happen next in your life? I think in 10 years from today, I will be like Brenda and be very young still. Young with bouncy hair, thanks to Evie. All right, so I promise that next year I will exercise. I will go to the park on the weekends. Ooh, I will ride my bicycle to work. And I will be like Miss Brenda and stay young. And stay healthy and exercise. What will happen next in your life? In the next 10 years, 10 years from today, what do you hope will you do, Miss Carlita? What about you, Miss Lorena or Miss Alma? Ha 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 ha! Ooh, I like this plan. I hope to be married. Eso perfecto. By the way, this is excellent sentence. I hope to be married to a millionaire and I will travel the world. Who doesn't like a good hope like that? All right, so Miss Brenda says, I hope in 10 years from today, I hope to stay young. And Miss Carlita says, I hope to be, so después el verbo hope, tenemos el verbo en básico, to be. I hope to be married to a millionaire. And I will travel the world. It's beautiful. I hope to be young, like Miss Brenda, and I will exercise every day. Let's look at our next slide. Good job, ladies. Excellent. So now, we are going to use just review because I know that you ladies know this. This is not new. I know you guys know. For the future, when you have something in the future, I will, you will. The infinitive, what we have here at the very end, is one form of the verb to, and then you have to be, to ask, to work, to call, to use, to have. For each of the verbs in the infinitivo, the infinitive, we use the verb to be, or to, excuse me. But in the simple, basic future, we use the word will. Will be, will ask, will work, will call, will use, and will have. With these, we'll just use the basic, simple for the future. Now, to talk about the negative, we use the word will, and then after will, we put the word not, will not. So for example, will not be. Will not be. So tomorrow I will not be here in the school. Tomorrow I will not be on vacation either. Will not ask. I will not ask the question I want to ask. Will not work. I will not work as a teacher tomorrow. Will not call. I will not call. Miss Carlitos, ¿cómo llamamos a esta lección? Esta lección, this lesson is about the word will and the contraction and negative forms of the word will. Will for the future and will not for the negative future. We are on unit number 8, lesson number 3. Thank you for asking, Ms. Carla. So, when you want to say something in the future, you use the auxiliary will, and then after we use the word, our verb, will be, will do, will ask, will work, etc. But then, if you want to say it in the negative, we will use will not and then the verb. Will not be, will not ask, will not work, etc. Do you guys have any questions? If you have a question, you can put your question in the comment section below. Hello, Joe. Good morning. Let's go to our next slide. And then after, we have a very short video to talk about the will and won't. Now, when you talk about will y luego not, will not, for the negative, our contraction is the word won't. Won't. For example, we have here, the first verb is take, right? So I will not take. Example, I will not take the bus to work. You will not take a vacation until September. You will not. Now, will not is equal to the word won't. Our contraction that you see in the middle is won't. I won't. You won't. He, she, it won't. Thank you, Jesus. When we talk about the future, nothing is different. It is always the same. I won't. You won't. He won't. She won't. We won't. And ellos, they won't either. I won't buy a car. All right, Joe, I'll take it. I won't buy a car. All right, so let's go to our cute video to talk about will and won't. Will and won't. I won't buy a car. Today, we won't take a test, but we will watch the video. Nope, the whole thing. It's, I think, good. And yes, Miss Carla, Miss Carla is asking, the verb does not change for the future. And yes, you are correct. When we have the future and the word will, the verb does not change. So the verb, basic, will, and then your basic verb, no change. All right, let's watch our video.
And won't. What do we use them for? Well, firstly, we can use them to make promises. Secondly, we can use them to make offers. Thirdly, we use them to make spontaneous or quick decisions. Sometimes we even use them to make spontaneous threats. Will and won't. What do we use them for? Well, firstly, we can use them to make promises. Secondly, we can use them to make offers. Thirdly, we use them to make spontaneous or quick decisions. Sometimes we even use them to make spontaneous threats. And finally, we also use them to make predictions about the future. Now, let's have a look at the positive and negative forms and their contractions. The positive is will. Examples of positive contractions are I'll, you'll, and will. The negative is will not. The negative contraction is won't. Now, when we talk, we usually use contractions. To summarize, there are 4 functions of will and won't. 1. To make promises. 2. To make offers. 3. To make spontaneous or quick decisions. And 4. To make predictions about the future.
All right. So, first things first. Yes, Miss Carlita, the contraction of the word I will is I'll. When you say I will not, it will change to the word won't. won't. When we talk, leave it here. When we talk about the word will or won't, we are using it for a promise, number one. I will or I'll be here tomorrow. I will, I'll try to be on time. I make a promise to you to be on time. Maybe I will or I'll bring lunch for everyone. When I talk about a offer, reason number two, if you'll see here, reason number two is an offer. I'm offering you my delicious food and I'll bring you lunch today.
I will eat it.
And Miss Evie
won't
just
eat
made me a
anything.
promise. She says, I will eat it. I'll eat all of it.
And I won't be sorry.
And I
We're
won't.
leaving.
No regrets. I won't regret anything. Now, when you make a spontaneous or quick choice, for example, so this is reason number 3. When you make a spontaneous or a quick decision, for example, what will you do today, Miss Evie? I don't know. I think I'll go to the store. Actually, I think I'll not go to the store and stay here and eat. And then for number 4, like when we practice, and this is not the most common, but what we practiced in the video earlier. You are talking about a prediction of the future. What will happen to the baby? I think she will or she'll stumble or run into the wall. Let's go back to our PowerPoint and we'll look at all of the contractions, the positive contractions of the word will. In the negative contraction, we use the word won't. And listen, won't change. La palabra won't, nuestra contracción de will not, won't. Won't is the same for all, and the verb does not change. If we look at our next slide, I think we will see the contraction of I will. Oof, this is very small. I will. Miss Evie, would you mind looking for something else on, no, we'll keep this one up and then look up for another one. Algo mejor que nada. Peor es nada. I know that's rude. So, I will, you will. So, I will, the contraction is I'll. I think Miss Evie is going to make this just a teeny bit bigger, so I hope it is clear. I will, we say I'll. You will, you'll. He will, he'll. She will, she'll. It will, it'll. That's a hard one. It'll. It'll. Like Skittles.
Like
Little Skittles. We will, you will, you'll. And the last one,
They will.
they will, they'll. They'll regret this one day. They will, they'll. Ooh, they'll. So let's practice that pronunciation. If you guys, I'll move my face forward so you can see my pronunciation of my mouth with the contractions of I will, I'll go to the store after work. You will. You'll. You'll take your daughter to work with you. He will. He'll. He'll need some help. He will need some help. She will. She'll work very hard this afternoon. It will. It'll rain this afternoon. I hope it'll rain. We will. We'll see about tomorrow. You will. You'll take things day by day. They will. They'll open in the morning at 6 a.m. Ooh, that's a good one. They'll. All right, so we have a short, do we? Yeah. We have a short video. We will not watch the whole thing, only parts, to practice the pronunciation of the contraction of will. I'll, you'll. Miss Carlita, Joe, Miss Brenda, Miss Kelly, what will you do tomorrow? There is no class tomorrow morning, so what will you do tomorrow? Use your contraction to talk about your future activities. So instead of saying I will, you'll say I'll.
We'll just have to wait
Instead
and
of saying you will, you'll say you'll. But you're talking about yourself, lo mismo. So, what will you do tomorrow? What will you do tomorrow? What will you do next year? All right, are we ready? Let's go.
Tuesday's fine with me. Do you think Stuart and Carol can meet with us on Tuesday?
No, I don't think so. They won't be in the office on Tuesday.
How about Wednesday?
Well, I know Wednesday isn't good for Carol. She won't be here on Wednesday.
And I know Thursday isn't good for Stuart. He won't be in the office all day.
Friday's okay with me, and I'm pretty sure it's okay with Stuart and Carol.
Friday sounds good.
But wait, you won't be here on Friday.
I won't.
No, you're going to Washington, remember?
That's right. I forgot.
I guess it won't be possible to get everybody together next week.
So I guess we just won't have a meeting about the Presto account.
I guess we won't. That's too bad.
How about the following week?
Well, I won't be here on Monday, and you won't be here on Tuesday.
Right, and Carol won't be here on Wednesday or Thursday.
Do you think it'll rain tomorrow?
maybe it will and maybe it won't. We'll just have to wait and see.
Do you think you'll like your new apartment?
Maybe I will and maybe I won't. We'll just have to wait and see.
Do you think I'll be famous someday?
Maybe you will, and maybe you won't. We'll just have to wait and see.
Do you think the boss will give us a raise soon?
Maybe he will, and maybe he won't. We'll just have to wait and see.
Do you think the neighbors will be upset about all this noise?
Maybe they will, and maybe they won't. We'll just have to wait and see.
Do you think there'll be any food at this party?
Maybe there will and maybe there won't. We'll just have to wait and see.
What you think. So Miss Carla gave me a good sentence, aisle. This was a nuts video. 'Cause it was very 70s, aisle. There was a lot of dancing, aisle. So Miss Carlita says, I'll work every day in the restaurant. This is a good sentence because she is talking about what will happen in the future every single day. Wasn't the video very funny? Oh my gosh, see, Brenda me siente, like me entiende, like Brenda understands me. I'll work every day. Tomorrow, I'll work todo el día, all day. Tomorrow, I'll work all day long. Actually, you know, tomorrow I will work in my garden. Tomorrow I'll work in my garden. I'll work in my garden. I'll moisturize my hands and then I'll work in my garden. I'll work in my garden. Miss Brenda, what will you do tomorrow? What will you do tomorrow? All day. Excellent. Here we have a nice show of our contractions. You can see he will, he'll, she will, she'll, we will, you will, you'll, they will, they'll, and I will, I'll. That video was nuts. All right, so Miss Brenda, what will you do tomorrow? Miss Lorena and Joe, what will you guys do tomorrow? Miss Evie, what will you do tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I will try to walk 6 miles in the morning.
This lady here. Tomorrow, she will walk 6 miles in the morning. Good for her.
Yeah.
She will be my hero if she walks 6 miles in the morning. She will. She'll. So tomorrow, she'll walk 6 miles in the morning. Tomorrow, I'll be in the school teaching a class. On Thursday, you and I will be working on prepositions and will take a quiz. And Brenda says that maybe, quizás maybe, I'll go to the shoe store.
Aw, take me with you.
I want to go. Take me with you. I want to go to the shoe store too. Maybe I'll go to the shoe store with Brenda. I want to go to the shoe store too. I think I'll go to the shoe store too. Thank you, Brenda. You're so smart.
Such a good idea.
So on Thursday, we'll take a test. And on Thursday, I'll ask Miss Brenda what kind of beautiful shoes she bought, and you'll have a reading. We thank you. Oh man, guys, thank you so much. We are out of time for today, but you did a wonderful job. So thank you, thank you, thank you for your time and your patience. I know that's right. Miss Carlita says, I will accompany you, Miss Brenda. I want to go shopping for shoes too. I will accompany you, Miss Brenda. So thank you guys for your time and your patience. You are beautiful, wonderful students. You are excellent and more than we deserve. We thank you for your time and your patience. Be safe and always be careful. And as always, don't forget to practice, 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 because practice makes perfect. Thank you. Brenda's so